Hey class, today we're talking about retailing, so that's exciting. Hopefully, if you're interested in fashion, getting a job in retail is a great experience to get yourself involved in the world of fashion and also get paid for it. So Activity 2 is talking about retailers specifically. So if you pop through the course content, you're going to see the difference between certain types of certain types of stores where you can buy fashion, including department stores. So department stores are generally stores like Nordstrom or the Bay or Sears, where there's a bunch of different designers. You can also see the difference between a specialty store and boutiques. This is important because you have to think about what kind of store you're going to have when you are doing your summative. There's also off-price retailers such as Winners who take designer labels and purchase them late in the season. And then direct retailers. So look through the different headings to indicate what different types of retailers are out there. So you can choose which retailer works for you. What we're going to be talking about this week on the assignment is the retail reality in Ottawa. If you're one of our out-of-board students, it's totally okay. You don't have to go to any store in Ottawa, so don't worry about that. You just have to go to the websites of certain retailers in the city. So there's only 4 little questions. You could do this in a chart if you wanted. Or you could just answer the questions. You're going to look through the shopping centers based on their URLs. So we have Tanger's Outlet, which is an outlet location in Canada, which is in Western Ottawa. We have Bayshore Shopping Center, which is a huge shopping center in the West End, which just got revamped, and Rideau Centre, which is our major retailer downtown Ottawa. So these are the 4 questions that you're going to be answering about the retailers. So what kind of stores are located in the shopping center? So what are the fashion offerings? So there's different categorizations such as like women's apparel, accessories, shoes. What's the target clientele? How do you know who would shop there and why? So look at you've already looked at the stores, so who do you think would shop there? And then your overall conclusion once you've answered these questions for Tanger's, so Tanger's 1, 2, 3, Bayshore 1, 2, 3, Rideau 1, 2, 3, is what conclusions can you come to about retail shopping in Ottawa? So whether or not you're from Ottawa, you should be able to answer this question. Part 4 for the course summative is due this week, and you're coming up with the store name. And you're thinking about the visual merchandising for your establishment. We're going to be talking more about visual merchandising in the coming weeks, but you just want to start thinking about it. And we're not posting anything to the Dropbox this week. We're actually going to be posting our ideas to the discussion topics. These discussion groups we're going to be using for the next couple of parts of our summative, so you can get some peer feedback about how your summative is coming so far. In the discussion, you're going to post your answers to these 2 things, and then your peers will put 2 things that you've done well and 1 thing that you can do to improve your work. So the whole class is divided up into 4 groups. Don't save the discussion till the last minute, because you're going to want time to be able to look at people's discussions and be able to respond to them. So those are the 2 things on the docket for this week. The fashion retailing assignment is due sooner, so I think I have it due tomorrow. Let me just check the checklist. This is the Unit 5 checklist. Yeah, so we have the retailing in Ottawa due tomorrow. So it shouldn't take you more than an hour to navigate the 3 sites and write up some stuff. So you have today and tomorrow to work on that. And then summative part 4 is due at the end of the week. So this gives you time to post your ideas and then like Thursday and Friday respond to other people's ideas. You can see we're reaching the end of the course. By the end of the week we'll be here and you'll have 4 things to do between now and June. The rest of June you can see is, or guess I guess, is devoted to your summative. You've already been working on parts of it, but it is a 2-part summative since there's no exam in this course. So as of June 3rd, you'll have the last 2 weeks in the course to finish the second part of your summative, to get peer feedback on it, and to conference with me about it. So there's still some work to be done, but the course is over on the 17th, which means it's basically over a month tomorrow. So hopefully, depending on whether you're in the OCDSB or not, this is done well before your exams, which in the OCDSB starts on the 20th or the 21st. And so once you finish with fashion, then you're free to focus on your other courses. So I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions about either of the tasks this week, just shoot me an email.